Good morning, everybody. How are you? Hope everything is fine. Good. Today, I'm going to start a new chapter, probability from class 10 mathematics. This chapter was already done by you in the previous classes in 7, 8, and 9. I hope you have found this chapter too interesting and too easy than other chapters. In class 10, we'll learn something more about this chapter. We'll learn some concept, some terms related to this chapter. So let us start with a simple experiment. Let us take a coin, obviously an unbiased coin, means it will have both the head and tail. One side must have head and one side must have tail. Now let us toss this coin several times, suppose 100 times. We will find that the head will appear equally along with tail, means the number of times the head is appearing out of 100 and number of times tail is appearing out of 100 will be almost equal. That is, I want to say that out of 100 times the occurrence of head will be near to 50. Maybe it is 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, or maybe 53, 4 also. Similarly, the occurrence of tail will also be like that. So, what is the chance of having head or tail if we throw the coin 100 times? So, your answer will be 48 out of 100, or 50 out of 100, or 51 out of 100, 54 out of 100. The same result will be for a tail also. Means it will be found that the number of times the head is appearing out of 100 is almost numerically equal to number of times tail is appearing. So we can say that the chances of having head is almost 0.5, that is 1 by 2. Similarly, the chances of having tail is also almost 0.5, that is half. So this is probability. What is probability then? Probability actually is a concept which gives the numerical measurement of degree of certainty of occurrence of an event. Whether an event will happen or not, that is measured in terms of numerical values, and these numerical values is known as probability. So here in the previous experiment what we have learned that the head is appearing, uh, the chances of head to appear is 1 by 2. Similarly, the chances of tail to appear is also 1 upon 2. So we can say that probability of having head in a throw of coin, in a single throw of coin, is 1 by 2, as well as the probability of tail is also 1 by 2. Now let us learn some terms related to probability. What is an experiment? An experiment is an operation which can produce well defined outcomes. Now what is well defined outcomes? Suppose I want to find the probability of very good students of class 10. Now how to measure very good students? How to measure very good? A student can be very good to me or someone else, but he may not be very good to X or Y or Z. So we cannot define very good. Similarly, I want to find the probability of most skilled player of our Indian cricket team. Someone will say Sachin, someone will say Virat, some will say Rahul Dravid. But here also there is a confusion about this term most skilled player. A player is most skilled to someone, but he may not be most skilled to other people. So here also the term most skilled is not well defined. So experiment is an operation which can produce well defined outcomes. The outcomes must be well defined. For example, uh, if I want to perform an experiment with colored balls, suppose there are six red balls and five white balls, two green ball. So these colors are well defined. Green is also well defined term. Red is well defined term. Red means only one thing. Every people knows red means a particular color. So that is well defined term. Okay, understood? Now, what is random experiment? Random experiment is an experiment in which all the outcomes are known and the exact occurrence of an event cannot be predicted. For example, if I roll a die and I want to find the probability of the event 1 or 2 or 3. So here I know all the outcomes. There are 6 outcomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. But I cannot predict whether if the die is rolled then it will produce 4 or it will produce 6. It cannot be predicted. It is not possible. So this is a random experiment. Trial. What is trial? Trial is performing a random experiment. So these are the terms we have to learn and understand more. Now let me go directly to some examples of this topic. Probability is measured by the ratio of favorable outcomes by total outcomes. Favorable outcomes means the outcomes which are favorable to the required question, and the total number of outcomes means all the possible outcomes which can be carried out in the experiment. An event is denoted as capital E and probability of an event is denoted as PE, capital E inside the bracket. So PE is equals to, therefore PE equals to number of outcomes favorable to E divided by number of all possible outcomes. And let us take one example. Suppose a cricket team played 10 matches and out of these 10 matches the team has won 6 matches. What is the probability that the team has won the match? So the favorable outcomes equals to 6 because the team has won 6 matches, and all possible outcomes means the total number of matches played by the team, that is 10. So probability, that is PE, is equals to 6 out of 10. In this way we can find the value of probability and it is always denoted as PE. Now one important thing here, if the team has won 6 matches, so the probability is 6 upon 10. Then what is the probability the team has not won the matches? Obviously the answer is 4 upon 10 because the team has not won 4 matches. It has won 6 out of 10. So it has not won 4 matches. So probability of not winning the game is 4 out of 10. So here probability of not winning will be denoted as P inside the bracket, not cap E, not E, capital E. Therefore, what is the sum total of P and P not E? PE is equals to 6 out of 10 and P not E equals to 4 out of 10. So if we add these two probabilities, our answer will be 6 upon 10 plus 4 upon 10, that is 10 upon 10 or 1. Therefore, we have got one relation that PE plus P not E equals to 1. Hence, the sum of all elementary events of an probability is 1. The sum of probabilities of all the elementary event is equals to 1. So if P is known, then we can easily calculate P not E, or if P not E is known, then we can easily calculate PE. Understood? Now be careful about one more important thing. Suppose the team has won 6 matches out of 10, then what is the probability that the team has lost the matches? So many of you will say that the answer is 4 upon 10, because the team has won 6 matches out of 10. That means the team has lost 4 matches out of 10, but it is wrong. Just try to understand the concept. It is not mentioned in the question that there is no tie or draw match. It can be, there can be 1 or 2 tie match or draw match. So if the team has won 6 matches out of 10, then there is no guarantee that the team has lost 4 matches. Maybe it has lost 2 matches and 2 are draw or tie, or it has won 3 lost 3 matches and 1 is tie or draw. So if the question comes that what is the probability of losing the game by the team, you cannot write 4 upon 10. This cannot be defined until and unless it will be mentioned in the question that there is no tie or draw match. In that case only we can write the answer as 4 upon 10, otherwise not. So remember this thing, it is very important. If the team has won 6 matches out of 10, then probability of winning the game is 6 out of 10, that is 6 by 10, and probability of not winning the game should be 4 upon 10. Don't write probability of losing the game is 4 upon 10. Understood? Good. The probability of an event that cannot happen is 0. For example, there are 10 red balls in a bag and I want to draw a blue ball. Therefore, the number of outcomes which is favorable to E is 0, because there is no blue ball in the bag. It contains only red balls. So here the probability becomes 0. 0 upon 10 is 0. So such type of event is known as impossible event. Similarly, if the probability of an event happening is 1, means it is sure event. Sometimes it so happened that the probability becomes 1. In the previous case, if we want to draw a ball without looking inside the bag, I want to draw a red ball. So there are 10 red balls which are all favorable outcomes, and possible outcomes are also 10. So the probability of drawing a red ball is equals to 10 upon 10, that is 1. This type of event is known as sure event. Therefore, we see that the value of the numerical value of probability lies between 0 and 1. It shall never be less than 0, means it will never be negative, and it shall never be greater than 1. Understood? Probability always lies between 0 and 1. You must have seen in the matches, before start of the match, a coin is tossed to decide which team will take the side and which team will go for start of the football match. So these type of matches are decided, means this thing is decided by tossing a coin, whether a side will choose the which side it will take, the left side or right side or the front or the back. It is chosen by one team and the other team go for kicking the ball. So here a coin is tossed to decide. Now, have you ever wondered why the coin is used to toss? Why not any other thing? Because in a coin there are two possible outcomes, head or tail. And the occurrence of each of the event, that is head or tail, is same. The probability of getting head is 1 upon 2. Similarly, the probability of getting tail is also 1 upon 2. That is, they are equally likely outcomes. Similarly, if a die is rolled, there are 6 outcomes in the die, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. The probability of occurring of any one of these event is same as the other. That is, the probability of having 1 on the top face is 1 upon 6, because there is only one on the die. Similarly, the probability of getting 4 on the top face is 1 upon 6. 6 on the top face is also 1 upon 6. Means the probability of all these events from 1 to 6 is 1 upon 6. So they are also equally likely outcomes. Understood? Now we'll go to solve some few problems from the exercise. Let us go through the question. Which of the following cannot be the probability of an event? The first option is 2 by 3. We all know that probability lies between 0 and 1. 2 by 3 lies between 0 and 1. So this can be the probability of an event. Minus, second option, minus 1.5. We know that probability of an event cannot be negative. So this one, the second option, cannot be the probability of an event. Third option is 15%. 15% means it is 15 upon 100. This 15 upon 100 is also lying between 0 and 1. So this can be the probability of an event. The fourth option, 0.7. 0.7 also lies between 0 and 1. So this can also be the probability of an event. Therefore the question is, which of the following cannot be the probability of an event? Therefore the correct option is the second one, that is minus 1.5. The probability cannot be negative. Let us come to another question. It says that if PE is equals to 0.05, then P not E equals to how much? We know that the probability, the sum of probabilities of all elementary event is 1. It is written as PE plus P not E equals to 1. PE plus P not E equals to 1. So if PE is 0.05, then P not E will be 1 minus 0.05. So the answer will be 0.95. So if P is unknown, we can calculate P naught E, and if P naught E is known, we can easily calculate P. One more example. In a group of 3 students, if the probability of 2 students not having the same birthday is 0.992, then what is the probability that the 2 students have same birthday. That is two students, the probability of two students not having the same birthday is given as 0.992. We have to find what is the probability that the two students have same birthday. Again we are going to use the same formula. PE plus P not E is equals to 1. Here P not E is known, therefore PE is equals to PE equals to 1 minus 0.992, that is 0.008 is the answer. So if two students not having, the probability of two students not having the same birthday is 0.992, then the probability of two students having same birthday is 0.008. Hope you are getting the concept of this chapter. These are all very simple type of question. I shall discuss about some more problems in the next class. So that's all for today. Till then, goodbye. Have a nice day.